Hello, Prudential Sales Executives, for our video message of the week. All right, today's message is entitled Time Management versus Commitment Management. And I'm going to submit to you that there is no such thing as time management. I know you've heard about it time and time again, pardon the pun, but the reality of it is it really doesn't exist. What it's all about is commitment management. And let me give you some ideas around this that I think will really help you. First of all, what you really want to think about each and every day, and we always talk about being intentional, so I want you to be intentional about this. Busy work versus effective work. I know you know the difference. And I know sometimes we let ourselves get pulled into that busy work because you know what? We could all come in 14 hours a day, do a bunch of stuff, really feel tired, okay, at the end of the day, but we didn't accomplish anything. So I want you to be cognizant and be very intentional to say, you know what am I doing effective each and every day versus busy? Sometimes it's as simple as, you know what, the busy work is necessary. It's just not necessary for me to be the one doing it. Okay, so that's one key point. Secondly, I want you to internalize this, and we've talked about this as well, is your priorities versus what you're trying to accomplish. Give you some simple information that is always true 100% of the time. We all only do our priorities. Okay? Otherwise, by definition, it wouldn't have been a priority. What we have to do is make sure that our priorities, okay, align with what we're actually trying to accomplish. Sometimes our priorities, we have them listed out, and truthfully, we've never taken that intentional thought process of locking them in and saying, wait a minute, what I'm committing to every day really is not tied into what my goals and what I'm trying to achieve. We want to make sure that your priorities, which you know you're going to do, is tied in to your success and what you're ultimately trying to accomplish. Another tip along these lines is I don't want you to measure your day by hours any longer. That's where that time management piece gets in there, and it really doesn't make any sense. I want you to start managing your day by effective appointments. So now think about that. It doesn't matter if it took you 4 hours in a day, 3 hours in a day, or some days 14 hours in a day. What you want to measure yourself by is effective appointments. So at the end of a day, you know what? Yeah, I had to get a lot of stuff done, but I got my 2, I got my 3 appointments. And then sometimes, you know what? For your goal, I've got my 1 appointment in. I had a face-to-face meeting with a buyer, a face-to-face meeting with a seller. I prospected face-to-face with people and communicated. I want you to think about this in an appointment aspect and not in an hour aspect. If you just do that simple item, taking that switch, you'll be amazed how you'll work less hours because you're not focused on the hours, and you'll be a lot more productive through the process. Last point today is I want you to focus on commitments each and every day. I want you to take this to the next level and say to yourself in a premeditated fashion is, what is my commitment to accomplish today? At the end of the day, be it you're driving home, sitting there, with your family or whatever, I want you to have that good feeling that you're thinking, you know what? I started the day, I knew what I wanted to accomplish, I knew what my commitments were, I accomplished those commitments. Regardless of all the other stuff that goes on, I was intentional, I got it done, and I completed that commitment. Commitment management is what it's all about, not time management. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.